Think you know about all the rare pickups? Well, I present you 25 of the rarest and forgotten pickup trucks of all time. Let's see how many do you remember.
Before the 1955 to 1958 Chevrolet Cameo, pickups adhered to the step-side design in their truck beds, a production method dating back to the early 1920s. However, Chevrolet, as one of the major U.S. pickup manufacturer, revolutionized the concept by introducing the fleet-side truck bed for the 1955 model year. This design, first showcased on the Chevrolet Cameo, offered a more elegant appearance, seamlessly integrating with the cabin lines. The fleet-side bed's flush construction allowed for the utilization of the maximum bed width, enhancing the truck's capability to carry wider loads. Despite initial challenges, the Cameo, an upscale variant with a V8 engine and advanced features, showcased the fleet-side design's potential. Although discontinued as a model in 1958, the fleet-side style pioneered by the Cameo endured and remains a popular and enduring feature in contemporary pickup trucks. The Dodge D50, later known as the Dodge Ram 50, was a compact pickup truck produced from 1979 to 1993, a result of a partnership between Mitsubishi Motors and Chrysler Corporation. Initially, Plymouth also offered a version called the Aero truck from 1979 to 1982. When Mitsubishi began selling directly in the U.S. in 1982, they introduced the Mitsubishi Mighty Max, and the Plymouth version was discontinued. In 1981, Dodge introduced the Power Ram 54-wheel drive, part of their Power Ram's 4WD lineup. It featured a 2.6-liter Y4 engine with 106 horsepower and 139 pound-feet of torque, noted for its off-road capability despite its modest power. The truck was redesigned in 1987, the same year the Dodge Dakota was introduced. However, the Ram 50 continued to be sold due to its compact size and affordability compared to the mid-sized Dakota. The Ram 50 was available in two bed lengths after 1987, with the option of a 72-inch or 88-inch bed. Engines ranged from a 2.0-liter Y4 to a 3.0-liter V6, and there was also a turbo diesel option available from 1983 to 1986. The truck was competitive in its segment, capable of a 1,500 pounds payload and a 3,500 pounds towing capacity. Today, Dodge Power Ram 50 pickup trucks are rare, especially in pristine condition, and are generally more affordable than equivalent Toyotas in the used vehicle market. In the late 50s, Chevrolet introduced the Corvair, a groundbreaking compact car with a rear-mounted air-cooled flat-six engine. Despite early success, the Corvair faced stability issues in the mid-1960s, tarnishing its reputation. Before the setback, Chevrolet unveiled the Greenbrier, a stylish and capable compact van based on the Corvair platform. Sharing the same floor plan, engine, and drivetrain, the Greenbrier accommodated up to 9 people or half a ton of cargo, with a unique ramp-side version featuring a practical side ramp for easier unloading. Despite its versatility and distinctive design, the Greenbrier was only produced from 1961 to 1965, facing tough competition from more conventional models by Dodge and Ford. The Studebaker Coupe Express was a distinctive vehicle that combined elements of both a coupe utility and a pickup truck. Based on the Studebaker Dictator, it shared the same chassis and many body components with the sedan. Produced from 1937 to 1939, the 1937 model, known as the J5, was powered by a 3,600cc L-head engine with 6 inline cylinders, delivering 90 horsepower, and was noted for its Art Deco style. This style was a result of collaboration between renowned industrial designer Raymond Loewy and artist Helen Dryden. The 1938 and 1939 models, designated as the K5 and the final version, underwent design changes, with the 1938 model gaining additional length and the 1939 model featuring a revised front section. Production was limited, with approximately 5,700 units built over 3 years. Today, these models are highly valued by collectors, with pristine examples worth around $80,000. The GMC Indy 500 official truck is a special edition pickup that was part of GMC's involvement in Indy car racing during the 1970s. These trucks were known for their unique styling, which included a distinctive white and gold decal pack. In later versions, a prominent eagle graphic was added to the hood and sides of the truck, giving it a standout appearance. In 1977, GMC celebrated its role in providing official support vehicles for the 61st annual Indy 500 race by releasing 500 replicas of the official support truck. These trucks were available in both fender-side and wide-side body styles, with options for 6.5-foot or 8-foot beds. The design of these trucks featured black and white paint with red pinstriping and official Indy 500 decals, making them quite distinctive and collectible. Over the years, GMC also released other special edition trucks for the Indy 500, including 3/4-ton 1976 trucks and half-ton 1975 pickups. These special editions were available in various years, including 1974, 1980, 1981, 1983, and 1984, through participating dealerships. However, due to their rarity, these trucks are now considered a more uncommon sight now. The Dodge D100 Sweepside, produced from 1957 to 1959, was Dodge's innovative response to the stylish Chevrolet Cameo carrier, creating a unique blend of pickup utility and car-like aesthetics. The Sweepside was known for its distinctive design, which included rear fenders and bumpers sourced from a finned 1957 Dodge two-door wagon. This design choice necessitated modifications to the tailgate and body side moldings. Powering the Sweepside were two engine options: a 120 horsepower, 230 cubic inch inline-six flathead, or a more powerful 204 horsepower, 315 cubic inch V8. These engines were available with a 3-speed push-button transmission. It also offered optional features such as power steering, power brakes, and a deluxe cab with a wraparound rear window. Its unique features included two-tone paint, a wood cargo bed, full wheel covers, and white-walled tires, which contributed to its aesthetic appeal. Despite its impressive design, the Sweepside was an expensive vehicle to produce and did not achieve significant sales success, leading to its rarity. Today, it is a highly prized collectible, with some models fetching over $100,000 at auctions. The limited production of this model has made it one of the rarest and most sought-after collectible pickups in the market. Estimates suggest fewer than 200 of the 1957 models remain, underscoring its value among vintage truck enthusiasts and collectors. During the early 60s, Dodge found itself trailing behind Ford and Chevrolet in the competitive truck market, lacking newer models, diverse options, and a wide range of engines. Undeterred, Dodge unveiled a game-changing special edition known as the D-Series High Performance Package, available from 1964 to 1966, revolutionizing the pickup scene. Central to this package was the formidable 426 Wedge V8 engine, boasting a groundbreaking 375 horsepower, the largest and most potent engine ever integrated into a pickup truck at that time. The high-performance package also introduced interior upgrades like bucket seats, a 6,000 revolutions per minute tachometer, racing stripes, and a performance transmission. To handle the substantial power and torque, the suspension underwent revisions. Despite its impressive appearance and performance, the high-performance package's steep price limited its success. Only around 50 models were manufactured, with just 31 known to exist today, making the Dodge D-Series high-performance package a rare and sought-after gem in truck history. The Ford Ranger Skyranger, produced around 1991, is a rare convertible version of the Ford Ranger STX extended cab truck. It featured a 4.0-liter, 155-horsepower Cologne engine and a Mazda 5-speed manual transmission. Available in two models, the base Elite and the sportier GTS, both had an aerodynamic rear wing and a sports bar. Its distinct feature was the Hart's Stay-Fast cloth targa top, designed for one-handed operation and stowage behind the front seats. Built by professional auto crafters in Michigan, the Skyranger's production was extremely limited, with only about 14 to 17 units made, making it a highly sought-after collectible. The Hudson Big Boy pickup, crafted between 1939 and 1947, is a symbol of innovative automotive engineering. Merging the comfort of a sedan with the practicality of a pickup, It was conceptualized by Betty Thatcher Oros, the first female automotive designer in America. With a focus on robust construction and sleek design, the Big Boy pickup was ahead of its time. Featuring a unique auto-poise front-wheel control suspension and a 212 cubic inch straight-six engine, these trucks were built for both performance and reliability. The duo automatic brakes, combining hydraulic and mechanical systems, were a safety innovation. With only about 3,000 units produced in 1947, these trucks are a rarity today. Collectors treasure restored models, valued between $30,000 to $50,000. The Studebaker Champ, produced from 1960 to 1964, was Studebaker's innovative approach to creating a light-duty pickup truck during a period of financial difficulty for the company. Its design utilized components from the Studebaker Lark, a compact car introduced in 1959, which proved to be a successful strategy for the struggling automaker. This design choice made the Champ one of the early pickups to offer car-like comfort, featuring a wide, comfortable bench seat and a handsomely styled interior, a concept that wouldn't become common in pickup trucks until the late 1960s and early 1970s. The Champ introduced several notable features during its production run, including a variety of engine options such as the traditional 170 cubic inch L-head 6 delivering 90 brake horsepower, optional 245 cubic inch 6 with 118 brake horsepower, and two V8 options developing 180 and 210 brake horsepower respectively. It was also the first truck to offer a sliding rear window, and in its final years, air conditioning became an available option, pointing towards modern truck conveniences. Despite these innovations, the Champ faced several challenges, including quality issues with the OHV six-cylinder engine introduced in 1961, which developed cracks in the cylinder head due to improperly adjusted valves. Additionally, the Champ's production was affected by Studebaker's financial woes, leading to the closure of its South Bend, Indiana factory in December 1963 and the end of Champ production. Sales of the Champ were modest, with production peaking at 7,325 units in 1962 and dwindling to only 2,509 units by its final year in 1964. Today, the Champ is highly prized by collectors for its unique combination of passenger car comfort and rugged mechanical durability, despite its tendency to rust in certain areas like the cab floor and front fenders. The Champ's legacy includes its influence on the design of future pickups, introducing features like the sliding rear window and a focus on passenger comfort that would become standard in later models. The Dodge Rampage, made from 1982 to 1984, was a bit of a quirky experiment by Chrysler Corporation. Imagine a small truck with the heart of a compact car. It had a 2.2-liter engine and came with a choice between a manual or automatic transmission. Not super powerful, but it did the job, especially if you needed to haul stuff like lumber or just get around town. It was pretty light, too, about as heavy as a Mazda Miata, which is kind of funny thinking about a pickup truck. People who love these old rides see them as cool projects, especially since you can swap parts from other Dodges of that era. It's kind of a hidden gem, really, blending car comfort with truck utility. Sadly, it didn't stick around long, but it's got a cult following now, especially among people who dig retro rides. The Jeep Comanche, produced from 1986 to 1992, was based on the Cherokee platform and was the last Jeep pickup before the Gladiator's introduction in 2019. After Chrysler's acquisition of American Motors in 1987, the Comanche received only minor updates to improve reliability and parts compatibility with other Chrysler vehicles. It featured a quadrillink front suspension for better ride comfort and off-road capability, and a leaf spring rear suspension for good load capacity. Engine options included a 2.5-liter four-cylinder, a 2.8-liter V6, and a 4.0-liter straight-six, with various transmissions available. Despite its features and capabilities, the Comanche was discontinued, partly due to internal competition with the Dodge Dakota. The Ford Ranger GT, A special edition available in 1987 and 1989 is a hidden gem in the realm of compact trucks, largely overshadowed by its more common siblings. This truck came to life in mid-1986, exclusively as a standard cab shortbed, boasting a 2.9-liter Cologne V6 engine. Enthusiast had the option between a 5-speed Toyo Kogyo manual or an A4LD automatic transmission, both complemented by a traction lock differential with a 3.73 gear ratio for enhanced performance. It was decked out with front and rear sway bars, 14x6 aluminum wheels, and Goodyear Eagle tires for a sportier ride. Inside, the Ranger GT didn't skimp on features, offering special bucket seats, a comprehensive instrument cluster, and optional amenities like a center console, tilt wheel, cruise control, plus power windows and locks. 1987 introduced a long bed version, and by 1988, a ground effects package added a touch of flair with a front bumper cover and Marshall fog lights. Despite its allure, the GT option was discontinued after 1989, with a whispered but unfulfilled promise of a 3.0-liter V6 for 1990. Available in patriotic hues of red, white, or blue, the Ranger GT remains a rare find, cherished by collectors for its unique blend of performance and style in a compact package. A peek into the market shows these trucks can still stir interest, with auction listings reflecting their collectability. The GMC Bo James, a special edition truck from GMC, was produced in 1975. This model was known for its distinctive blue and silver color scheme, both inside and out. GMC manufactured only 4,000 units of the Bo James, making it a rare find today. Under the hood, the Bo James offered two engine choices, a 350 cubic inch engine and a more powerful 454 cubic inch unit. It featured Prado velour seats and a two-piece tonneau cover, adding to its luxury appeal. The truck's rear leaf springs and independent front suspension were tuned softer than stock, catering to a more refined truck buyer who valued comfort over rugged utility. The model was available only in a two-wheel drive configuration. This model stood out not only for its unique color scheme, but also for its luxurious features, which were not common in trucks of that era. The Bo James is a collector's item today, valued for its rarity and distinctive styling. The Chevy S10 Baja, rolling out between 1988 and 1991, was like a beefed-up version of the regular S10, but with a twist for the off-road crowd. It was decked out with a roll bar, off-road lights, a tough grille guard with fog lights, and even a tubular rear bumper. Imagine driving something that looks ready for the desert right off the lot, with shields under the body to protect it from rough terrain. It came in cool colors like midnight black, apple red, and frost white, and had this rad Baja decal that made it stand out. The 91 models even got special seats with Baja stitched right in and some red door trims to boot. It was the kind of truck that made you look twice, with optional extras like a cargo net for the tailgate and this unique spare tire carrier that looked sharp. Despite its cool factor, it's kind of slipped under the radar over the years. Maybe it was too niche, or perhaps newer trucks just overshadowed it. The Dodge D100, particularly from the 1980s, is actually a part of the broader D-series from the 1960s through the early 90s, is a classic that's often overlooked next to Ford and Chevy trucks. Produced in Michigan, these pickups spanned several generations, each bringing its own innovations. The early versions offered a range of powerful V8 engines and were known for their durability and versatility. By the 1970s, Dodge aimed to blend comfort with utility, introducing features like air conditioning and better sound insulation in the third generation, making these trucks more appealing for daily use. Despite their qualities, the D-Series hasn't received the same attention as its competitors, creating a unique niche for collectors and Mopar enthusiasts. Special editions like the Lil Red Express added a dash of performance and style, making some models cult classics. The Subaru Brat. produced from 1978 to 1994, was a unique vehicle known for its hybrid design, combining a coupe utility with a light-duty four-wheel drive system. It was based on the Subaru Leon station wagon and featured full-time all-wheel drive. The Brat wasn't sold in Japan but found markets in North America, Europe, Australia, Latin America, and New Zealand, with North American exports ceasing in 1987. It gained cultural status due to notable owners like President Ronald Reagan and appearances in various media, including TV shows, movies, and video games. This Subaru was also used in motorsport events, including desert racing and drag racing, showcasing its versatility. The early models were equipped with a 1.6-liter engine, and throughout its production, the Brat saw various upgrades and design changes. Today, the Subaru Brat remains a sought-after vehicle among enthusiasts and collectors, often commanding high prices at auctions. This enduring interest highlights the Brat's unique place in automotive history. The International Harvester Travelette, produced from 1957 to 1975, wasn't just a pickup truck. It was a pioneering force in automotive history. As the first factory-produced pickup with 2 rows of seating, and later the first with 4 sedan-style doors, the Travelette set the stage for modern crew cabs. Blending the robustness of International's light-duty trucks with the spaciousness of the Travelall wagon, the Travelette was an embodiment of functionality and comfort. Its interior, with a practical yet charming layout, boasted large windows and a straightforward dashboard, ensuring a pleasant driving experience. This vehicle wasn't just about space, it was built tough. With various engine sizes and transmission options, also the Travelette was a reliable workhorse, perfect for agricultural and heavy-duty tasks. Its historical significance is evident as it inspired later designs by Dodge, Ford, and other manufacturers. Today, it is a treasured collector's item, symbolizing a blend of innovation and practicality. Its legacy continues to influence the pickup trucks we see on roads worldwide. The Dodge Dakota Sport Convertible, cruising through 1989 to 1991, was Dodge's bold experiment to blend pickup utility with convertible fun. This oddball, crafted with the help of the American Sunroof Corporation, turned heads, but didn't quite capture the hearts of the masses. Initially launched as a novel concept, it offered a unique experience of hauling cargo under the open sky, though it seemed to answer a question few were asking. Despite its distinctive appeal, featuring a standard 3.9-liter V6 with 125 horsepower and available in a trio of colors, black, white, or red, and later blue, the Dakota Sport Convertible didn't ignite the expected consumer interest. Sales started at 2,842 units in 1989, but quickly plummeted to just 909 in 1990, and rumors suggest a mere 8 were produced in its final year, 1991. Its market performance reflected a curious case of automotive novelty, a convertible pickup that, while offering the joy of wind-in-your-hair driving, couldn't quite find its audience. The Dakota convertible remains a rare gem in the auto world, a quirky footnote in the history of pickups that, today, can be a unique find for collectors willing to explore the roads less traveled. The Willys FC-150, part of the Jeep Forward Control series, was introduced in 1956, featuring a unique forward cab-over-engine design. This design maximized load capacity and off-road capability. Despite its innovative layout, the FC series did not achieve significant commercial success in the United States, with total production just over 30,000 units between 1957 and 1963. However, it found prolonged life in international markets like Spain and India, with several model iterations. It was based on the Jeep CJ5 chassis, but had a completely different body design. A notable model is the 1957 FC-150, which underwent a concourse restoration in 2013, featuring a worn all-range overdrive for enhanced cruising ability. Despite its limited success during production, the Willys FC-150 is now a sought-after vehicle among collectors and Jeep enthusiasts for its unique design and historical significance. The 1987 Ford F-250 Bigfoot Cruiser was a unique tribute to the iconic Bigfoot monster truck, blending distinctive styling with performance upgrades. It featured special graphics, a suspension lift, 33-inch tires, off-road lighting, and more. However, its rarity today is partly due to a recall that removed many of its standout features like the oversized tires due to safety concerns. This, along with modest initial sales focused on Bigfoot enthusiasts, has made it a forgotten piece of Ford's automotive history. The Dodge Lil Red Express, produced between 1978 and 1979, is a notable example of a performance-oriented pickup truck from the era. Released during a time when the automotive industry was experiencing significant changes in power output and emission standards, the Lil Red Express stood out for its distinctive design and performance capabilities. It was powered by a 360 cubic inch V8 engine, delivering 225 horsepower, making it the fastest American-made vehicle from 0 to 100 miles per hour, as tested by Car and Driver magazine at the time. This truck was part of Dodge's adult toys collection, emphasizing performance and unique styling. The Lil Red Express was not only a real looker with its step-side bed and bold styling cues, including dual exhaust stacks and a unique red paint job, but it also offered real performance, a rarity for trucks during that period. These trucks are remembered fondly for their contribution to the muscle car era's legacy. The inclusion of a Japanese brand, amidst a predominantly American lineup of noteworthy pickups, highlights the global impact of Japanese innovations in truck design. The Datsun 120, introduced in 1955, marked Japan's foray into compact trucks. Post-World War II, Japan's need for light delivery vehicles led car manufacturers to produce three-wheeled K-cars and motorcycle-based vehicles. While nimble, these weren't true trucks. Datsun changed the game in 1955 with the 120, the first authentic compact truck. Boasting a modest 860cc engine generating 25 horsepower, its payload and towing capacities weren't exceptional. But by 1950s Japanese standards, the Datsun 120 pickup got the job done. The Dodge D100 The Dude was a distinctive trim package introduced in 1969, characterized by its iconic body-side C-stripe decal and Dodge Dude branding on various parts of the vehicle. Produced for just 2 years, between 1970 and 1971, approximately 2,000 of these trucks were built, all based on the Dodge D100 with a 128-inch wheelbase. In 1971, enhancements included a semi-floating rear axle capable of handling up to 3,600 pounds, and an I-beam front axle with a maximum capacity of 2,000 pounds. Decades later, Dodge considered reviving the Dude concept, this time based on the Durango SUV, but the prototype never progressed to production. Despite its brief original run, the Dodge D100, the Dude, remains a beloved and distinctive part of automotive history. The Jeep Scrambler CJ8, manufactured from 1981 to 1986, had a longer wheelbase compared to the CJ7. It stood out with its distinctive half-cab design and pickup truck bed. The production of this model took place in Toledo, Ohio, USA, resulting in a total of around 27,500 units being assembled. The Scrambler gained its fame thanks to a popular trim package that showcased eye-catching orange and gold side graphics. The Scrambler had a curb weight that varied from 2,200 to 2,950 pounds, and its gross vehicle weight rating was around 4,150 pounds. All model years and trims come equipped with standard features such as rearview mirrors, gas tank and transfer case skid plates, tilt steering wheel, and vinyl bucket seats. Additional features offered were a durable hardtop made of polycarbonate, fog lamps with halogen bulbs for enhanced visibility, efficient power brakes for reliable stopping, and an AM/FM stereo radio for entertainment. The Jeep CJ series featured a variety of impressive packages throughout its production, such as the Tuxedo Park, Renegade, Levi's package, Golden Eagle, and specialized sports editions like the SR and SL Sport packages. These packages not only enhanced the overall look of the vehicle, but also improved its functionality. The Scrambler came with a range of engine choices and different transmission types, making it highly adaptable and capable off-road. The model's distinctive design and limited availability have made it highly desirable for collectors and fans of Jeep vehicles. The Jeep Scrambler CJ8 represents a noteworthy milestone in the illustrious legacy of the Jeep brand, seamlessly connecting the world of practical utility vehicles with the field of SUVs and pickups.
I know there are many rare trucks and way more rare than these trucks I mentioned, but I couldn't find them. So if you know any more rare pickup trucks, please comment below so I can make a video about it.